Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. This is the day. Today is the day. You have officially made it out of DPDR. Make the decision right now, okay? Guys, I'm making this video right now. It's Halloween. Most people around my age are dressing up in costumes and going out. I'm planting seeds for the life that I'm going to live in the next few months, right? And I'm here to help as many people as possible. So today I wanted to get on here and talk about how your identity, the person that you think you are, is not true. It's not true, and it can become the person that you want to be right now. All right? And the reason I was thinking about this is because I was thinking about, my future, where I want to be the next few months, years, etc. And I was listing out all my goals. And I know I want to move out very soon, right? I'm going to just move locations, right? And I was thinking, when I move, the identity that I am, no one knows who I am. No one's met me before. It's a completely new environment, right? When you move any locations, if you're in college, if you're just moving different states, you're older, whatever it is, 40, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you move locations, get a new job, whatever it is, you don't know anyone yet. They don't know who you are. That's an opportunity to completely become the new identity. And when you do that, when you do move into a different environment, people are meeting you for the first time. They have no preconceived notion of you. So the first thing you do, that's going to be the first thing that they kind of believe you as. Now, this is not about how other people perceive you. I want you to use this for yourself. How do you want to view yourself? Because you need to wake up every single day. You need to wake up today and be like, okay, I've never met this person before. I don't even know who I am. I'm going to become the person I want to be. Guys, our identities are based off of the last, 500 experiences we've had, last 1,000 experiences we had. That is how our identity is created. Now, you can change that identity by changing what you do now to plant seeds for the identity that you want to be in the future. Guys, I'm telling you, 2 years ago, I was a loser. Wasting every single day. I don't even want to describe, the feelings I had with DPDR. There were days to where I really never thought I was going to ever recover again. Days I couldn't even recognize myself in the mirror, couldn't recognize friends and family. Shit was terrifying. I didn't feel any emotions. It was really, the most debilitating thing ever. And when I say the most terrifying experience you could have, it was literally the worst human experience. There was days where I just didn't want to live. It was really rough. And in that moment, that's what my identity was. My identity was the need to be fixed. I was the person who needed to be fixed. Right? I was given devices, right? Porn, weed, alcohol, everything, right? And waste my life away. And I was the identity of someone who just needed to be fixed. And the problem is, guys, you can be in a state right there. You can be in that position in life and continue to believe that, and you'll stay in that position. No one will save you, right? But if you take ownership, like I did, if you sit there and be like, okay, I'm in this spot because of me. I had actions that led me to believe what I believe to be now. I perceive life the way I perceive life now. I live and breathe the way I live and breathe now. That's my identity. That's who you are, right? And you can change those things literally today. So what I did myself was the first thing you have to do when trying to change your identity, the first thing you have to do when really trying to sculpt and create this new person is to know what your higher self looks like. Know what the best version of you wants. And know what the version of you that, you can conceive and believe looks like so you can go achieve it, right? Who does the best version of you love? Who do they attract? How do they talk? How do they walk? And if you need help with this, what do you desire out of life? If you know what you desire, that's your first step. That's your end goal. So you have the end goal slide. You have the image of the life you want to have, whether it's the recovered self of you. If you're going through derealization, you want to recover from anxiety, if you want to be able to live, speak normally. That's the end goal. Now, all the actions that are happening to you are going to end up sculpting you and creating you into that goal. Because what I didn't realize when I was at my worst was that when I prayed to God, the answers weren't right away. I wouldn't get the answers right away, and it was making me kind of drift from God. But then what happened was I realized that God didn't give me what I wanted. He gave me what I needed to go become the person who could go get what I wanted. Meaning, I was extremely ambitious, and I'm super, super aware. I've talked to hundreds of people with DPDR. Every single one of them has ambition. They know that there's more to them. But the life that they were living wasn't in line with that person. Even if you think you were living perfectly, you weren't. Okay? I really believe this. Now, that feeling of DPDR is a sign of misalignment with that higher self. So God throws that in your way. So say you have a big goal. Say, I want to be successful one day. You say this as a kid. God takes note of that prayer. He's like, okay, this kid's praying to live a successful life. So what happens is you start going down the path of drugs, alcohol, wasting your life away, random hookups, all these things, wasting all your time. And during those times of turmoil, God's like, okay, you aren't going to be the person who could achieve these goals. Guys, it's not about how you achieve them. It's about the person you have to become. And you are not the person who could achieve these goals. So he says, we need to give you something that will force you to change, which is DPDR. That was the one thing that would have gotten me to quit all my vices, right? One thing that would have gotten me to give up weed, all these things. Right when I did that, a new spark of energy came within me. You know, I did everything, right? I was obsessed with self-improvement. Obsessed, right? I spent all my time in self-improvement, bettering myself. And what happened was, now I have the chance to be able to help people, to be able to move and live in Miami, which I'm moving to, and do all these great, incredible things, right? And to be able to document my life and be able to live freely, financial freedom, location freedom, purpose freedom, waking up before the alarm, attacking the day, helping other people while doing so. It's a blessing. And in doing that, I can feel God working through me, and it's done so many blessings. I'm able to wake up every single day with gratitude, thankful, just appreciating the day right at hand. And I have this new profound perspective on life. I'm telling you, this can happen to you, but you have to realize that at any moment in time, literally today, you can decide that no one's ever met me before. I haven't even met this new self before. Why not make this a new fucking person? Why not? That's the power of the present moment. No one's ever met you. You haven't met yourself. Become a new person. Any identity can happen. And the biggest thing I want you guys to understand is it can't be in the future and it can't be in the past. Has to be right now. Has to be today. Has to be literally feel the emotions of your recovered self. And don't try to recover. Please, please, please don't try to recover. This is why I'm against therapy and all these things, because you're in a state of like needing to be fixed. You want to be already fixed. And if you can unlock the mindset of like, I can become someone today. No one else can stop me. No one else is going to judge me. I'm the fucking man. Every single morning, wire yourself to be that person. Another trick is your subconscious mind is the most acceptable to what you do first thing in the morning. So say first 5 minutes of the day, you wire yourself to live up the identity of the best version of you. How would the best version of you start his day? That's going to set the tone. So what I do is I wake up every single morning early, make bed, hydrate, cool shower, push-ups, attack the day. But that sets the subconscious wiring that I need to fulfill the person that I want to be with that day. Also, plan your day the night before. Journal. What do you want? And write it down every single night. The biggest key is to know what the recovered version of you looks like. Because if you can know what the goals, and the recovered version of you isn't the old you, it's your higher self. It's not a different version of you. It's the real you, the you that wasn't misaligned. The reason you think your old life was so good is because that's that old DPDR mindset creeping in. You have to move on. You have to move on. The day that you can move on and decide that today's the day that you're there is the day where everything will change. Decide to be that person now. Decide to be that person today, because nothing is going to stop you except for yourself. And ultimately, like I said, it starts off with claiming the fact that it's your fault. No one else. No one else got you in this state except for you. And it's super easy to say it's external things. Your brain is going to look up for excuses to back up your belief of your identity to be true. And right now, your identity is probably the fact that you need to be fixed and something's wrong with you and that you're not recovered and that you feel like shit, right? So it's going to look up for the way our brain tries to protect us is it looks for proof to back up that belief to be true, and it's going to start giving you excuses to why you can't recover. It's going to start giving you reasons to why you can't recover, why this will never happen, and it'll start lying to you, because that's confirmation bias. Your job is to change the confirmation bias to not lie to you incorrectly but correctly. Make it lie to you to make you to prove the belief that you are recovered. And that's the 100% recovered rule. It's realizing that every single thing you're experiencing now is a lingering symptom from the past. You can control what you do now to ultimately plant seeds in the future and prove that you are recovered, and then have every single thought literally giving you an excuse to why you are recovered. It's to brainwash yourself correctly instead of incorrectly, right? And this is our free will. We can choose to do this today. So this is a quick video. Again, it's Halloween. If you guys want to even say that's like a holiday, whatever thing, I think it's fucking retarded. But let's crush this day, guys. Let's crush this life. I'm excited for what's coming up soon. In the next week, I am going to be doing a lot of podcasts, a lot of fun things. Music festival, we're doing a lot of fun shit. But with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.